Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm back. Nice to see you. So I am going to go ahead and this new series here. As you can tell from the title, it's the FTB Pyramids Reborn. So I'm excited to start this out. This is going to be a little bit different than what I have been doing. I've been playing Modern Skyblock 3 for a bit. So that one is more about aesthetics, making sure the buildings look good. For this one, I want to go ahead and make sure we can power through it all and see how it goes. I think that's going to be my plan for this one here. So as you can tell, have not started this at all. It's a brand new world. I just started it, just enough time to test the recording and everything. It's been a while since I've recorded, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. To get this started, you can see the timer in the upper right-hand corner. What you do, you just go ahead and start this up. It'll actually go ahead and do all of that. But once you go ahead and open up this chest, that's when it starts. So let's go ahead and get this party started. So what are we going to need here? We're going to start with resource generator. Don't think I need that just yet. Sapling, absolutely necessary. Bone meal is going to be necessary right now, and I think this is going to be necessary too. So let me go ahead and put these in here, get my stuff organized, and I'm going to have a few times throughout this that I'm going to have just either like a time lapse or something going on. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. Oh man, I thought I'd lost that just yet, but we shall figure it out. And that should translate over, right? I think so. So, first little bit of I've played a little bit of this already, so I know a little bit of how it goes. But the first part of it is basically just getting wood, just as any other skyblock type setup here. Oh, ooh, very nice tree. It's a very lucky. That's not going to work out so well, is it? Yeah, there we go. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start building out here really quickly. So, first of all, what you're going to need is get one of these. And where should you put this here? We want to leave this spot open here because of the nether portal that's right there. Right. So let's go ahead and let's put it right. Let's put it right here. So let's grab grab a bunch of this. So that's going to give us a bunch of this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start out by building over to the pyramid first of all. This is so slow. My modern skyblock, I pretty much have flight and building gadgets because I added that. Yeah, this is pretty slow here. Now, technically, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to even build right here, because if we go ahead and take a look at the rules here, you may not build directly on or over any of the main islands. The only exception to this rule is you may construct piping, essentially, for fluids and power and such, to get the objective complete. But this, I'm going to make an exception here. I know that I might not be technically allowed to because these are pretty sure they're meant to be clouds, if you will. But oh man, we're going to need snow too, and I don't think we can use that. That's fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at our objectives first of all. So we can see all of our objectives. It's really not that long of a pack here by the looks of it. So first of all, we want to make a basic drawer furnace generator here. That's what I want to go ahead and get done today, but you can see the rest of them that we're going to need to get completed. So now that we've gotten over here, now it's tree farm time here, and also we want to get to the nether soon. So where I had built out on my last play was have the tree farm here, and I think I like that. First of all, I'm just going to build this out on this side. I'm going to take it all the way. Very cool. And we have plenty of dirt here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a 2x2 kind of grid. One more. Right? Yeah. Yep, that's perfect. So let's go ahead and build this out a little bit more. I think I'm going to go ahead and build this out on the form of a time lapse. All right, so that's what it looks like so far. How do you guys like it? I think it's pretty good here. I think I want to go ahead and build out once I get a little bit more resources. One more on this side, so don't pay too much attention to that. But the tree farm is looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. So that's going to be a good starting point. Next up, once we get a little bit more wood, what we're going to need to do is get to the nether. We don't technically need to wait for the wood to get there, but you know, I like to, just so I can have a little walkway right there so I don't fall anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start building these. Oh, hello. I'm going to go ahead and start you know, growing these trees. And it's probably not a good idea, thinking about it, to grow them right next to this. Hello? Okay. Push the wrong button. I don't think it's a good idea to grow them so close together. The reason I wanted to put it as it is more for when they're growing on their own, more than just one of them. So thinking about it now. So I messed up there, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's amazing how fast it gets dark. So now that we have a little bit more wood, let me go ahead and build out the rest of this side here. This is the one I was thinking about, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a little trip to the nether. How does that sound? Grab these. Yes. And two more. Perfect. There we go. So we have a nice little dock over here for the wood growth, which I am pretty satisfied with. Pretty soon we're going to be able to get a lot more dirt and be able to expand this even further. You know, even get some automation going on that. It's actually not too far out. I did take a look at some recipes. Really, the hardest thing is probably going to be finding enough energy and you know, building up just a few minor farms before that. So that's really what we're looking at. So while it's dark, I'm going to go ahead and put away some of our materials here. I'm going to even put that away here. But let's go ahead and put away everything. Grab our water bucket. Is there anything else that we might need? I'm going to grab some of these. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and you know, take that trip. Believe we can go ahead and start right there. So let's let this fall down just a little bit. Oh, are we going to run to the... No, we're not. Good. You really do not want to fall into the void so early. That would be pretty bad. Bad idea. Okay. So, just now I'm just going to build around and get us all the way down to the bottom. Okay, there we go. And I don't like the how this looks here, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Now I wish I would have brought my axe. There we go. Cool. Now that we have that, we have a way all the way up. Am I correct? I am correct. Now we can just use the water stream to get back up. Dang, you're loud. Very good. I like to come down here just so I can grab the sand and everything without it falling. There we go. Now we have a whole bunch of that, and I don't have a way to grab this just yet. I'm trying to think of a good way to get this, but for now we are done with the nether. We'll come back here shortly, maybe next episode, and we'll work on that. But for now, let's just head on back up. Slowly. I'll meet you guys back up there. All right. Now that was quite a long time. That took way too long. So we're going to have to make maybe an elevator or something to get back up and down, or maybe just whenever we get some obsidian, make one up here. But that's fine here. We'll work with what we got. Let's see here. So we have a Seebeck Generator. So what this does is it actually uses furnace heat and creates energy. So that's really cool. That's going to be our first power source that we're going to be able to make. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in here for now. And same with cursed earth. I'm surprised that we have 4 cursed earth, but that's fine. Let me go ahead and rearrange my inventory. That's good. Pasture seeds. Ooh, that's very good. So that's pretty good here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build my my farm. My what's the word here? My Cobblestone Generator. Could not think of that to save my life there, but I'm going to build it over here on this side. What I like to do ahead of time, though, is build a little bit of a platform underneath, because I want to go ahead and grab some of this cobblestone for that, just because I don't like to make so much sorry, I'm trying not to die here, so much like crafting tables and things like that. So because crafting tables don't burn, they can catch on fire, but they don't actually disappear because of it. So that's why I like to use those usually. But we have some cobble. Good job, mod author. So that is very good. Build this out. That's good. And once we have this here, we can even build up a little staircase to get up to the main spot. And I think I'm going to do that right here. Well, oops. Didn't mean to waste that wood. Cool, so now we have a little staircase. It's still a little dangerous. Might fall off, knowing me, my clumsy self, but that is good. That's going to be what we're going to be looking for. So now that we have that, now we can go ahead and start breaking up this cobblestone. So let me go ahead and go back down here. And do I have enough? Yes, I do. Being really careful that I don't waste any of these, because pretty much you're going to need as much of this as you can get to start. Grab those. Cool. And I'm being careful not to hit these because they have grass. And grass is actually... Oh, no. See, that's what happens when you're not careful. That's fine, though. We're not, so dire in need here that we're going to, lose out because we're missing one cobblestone. So we're completely fine by missing that one. So now that we have that, I'd like to go ahead and replace this. One more? Yeah, one more. I'm using upside down half slabs here because we're not fancy here, right? Right? At least not yet. There we go. All right, so now that we have that, now we can go ahead and start building up our farm. So this is going to be the design I'm going to go with. So I'm going to have this right here is going to be where our cobblestone is going to generate. So what that means here, we're going to need a little bit of wood here to basically have our starting platform so we can like build off of. I'm going to go ahead and use half slabs. Why not? So once we have it here, we want to go ahead and have a block here on either side. This is the design I like to go with early game. So now that we have that, this is going to be where we're going to fall to. I'm going to put one there and one there as well. It doesn't have to be the half slabs or anything. We're going to tear those down. Those are just kind of scaffolding, if you will. In fact, this probably should be stone. Didn't catch either of them. What bad luck. Okay. So now that we have that, we're going to put our water on top of here and our lava on top of there, but we're not going to do it just yet. Don't get me wrong. But that's going to be the design we're looking for. And a good thing to do up front is to put a cobblestone right there. That way we know where it's going to generate. Once we're done with that, come over here. And this so it doesn't spill out once you're done with putting it all in there, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and do one more layer, just like this. And you probably could use half slabs here. That's completely fine. I just didn't think about it. So and we are almost done with our farm already. Can you believe it, guys? Cobblestone gen. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to bring this down one as well. So let me go down to the basement here. And how am I going to do this? I have 4 left. I'm actually going to go ahead and start it up, get a little bit more cobblestone. So once I do that, then I can go ahead and actually get the rest of it. The reason I wanted to do that extra little thing here is because I didn't want it to keep flowing out, because sometimes it will generate in the wrong spot. So that's what I was wanting to avoid. In fact, I might need to do it right now. Yeah, I think I will. So that's going to be what I'm going to do right now. Because I do technically have enough. So I go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to do a half slab. Oop, not that half slab. 2, 3, 4... And now what we can do is we can just go ahead and break that. I'm going to break this one too. And the reason for this one is because we're going to put the lava here on this side. That's going to fill out into this one. And if we did not have that, the water would end up flowing out this way. So that's why I originally put this here. We don't need this anymore. But essentially... now, once this lava expands, it's going to create it immediately right there. Because the lava is so much slower than the water, it's just going to make things... the quality of life is going to be so much better with this. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and test it. Get rid of that. Yes, it works. Just need this guy. There we go, Cobblegen. So I'm going to do this for a little bit, and I will see you guys once I have about maybe a stack or so. That way we can get like furnaces and things going here. Once we have that, we're going to be in such a better shape. Right, there we go, got a full stack. So now that we have that full stack here, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and just bring up, you probably saw me in the time lapse that I did, but I put a little cobblestone slab there just to make sure that things don't bounce over there. It's a lot easier, you have a lot better of a catch rate, and also a crafting table right there. That way I can just keep holding left click, and I'm going to not actually break through another one just in case this takes too long. So that's why I have that. I also just gathered a few trees. Not a big deal. So now that we have all of that, I'm going to go ahead and start doing a few tasks before the end of the episode here. I'm going to go ahead and start off by making, first of all, the chest. And grab a few of these. So basically just make a little bit of a drawer, and then I'm going to go ahead and hand that in. Once I hand that in, we're going to have a few things like iron and things like that. So nothing too serious, but it's going to be really helpful later on especially. So let's go ahead and auto transfer all items. Grab all of that here. So the redstone and iron is huge. Now I have that. Let's head back over. Ooh, I'm running out of food. Uh-oh. That's not good. Do I have any food in here? I do. Good, good, good. Very good. Okay, so put all of that junk in here. Very good. So this, we're going to actually be duplicating here in just a little bit through some of these. But for now, let's grab our Seebeck Generator. Don't know what that means, but I know what it does. And the Resource Generator. I'm going to go ahead and put that... Where am I going to put that? Let's start off right here. Going to build this out a little bit. I don't like building with building in twos because I don't know. I just don't really think that it really looks good in a lot of cases. I totally built that wrong, didn't I? That's better. But I'm going to go ahead and build in twos here anyway, just for lack of resources. Oh, hello, hello. Got there. And so what I'm going to do, going to get a little bit of wood. I'm going to start building the full stuff. Yeah. So the design I'm thinking is going to be best. I haven't actually tested this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I think it's pretty good. So the Seebeck Generator, as I said before, what it does is it actually uses furnaces and the heat from furnaces to actually create some electricity. That's why I want to get quite a bit of stone. Let's go ahead and do something like that. 2, 3. Let's just keep it at 3 for now. So now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and also put the Seebeck Generator, the Resource Generator up there. But we're going to go ahead and plop those right next to the Seebeck Generator. So that way we can start creating some resources. One thing that I was kind of trying to figure out beforehand, but it was actually a really simple thing, how to create the items here, because I was trying to figure out exactly, because I figured out, I read online what these do, but I couldn't figure out how to use them. It's incredibly simple. So if we just use that little thing there, gives us an item frame, and we can put that right there to go ahead and give us... Spread it did, and that will go ahead and give us whatever is in that item frame. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this. Come back here. Yep. Put that in there, and so now I'm going to go ahead and craft up some. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to craft up some general resources. Let me go ahead and make another chest. That's something I forgot. As far as I'm aware, it won't actually... it does create a resource. Cool. Okay. But you do want a chest up there because that would be what grabs it. And the reason I'm creating dirt is because I want to expand this tree farm, because we want to make a lot of charcoal. That way we can have a very early source. And also wood, because why not? So... now that we have a little bit more, I'm just going to expand this out that I wasn't able to do. There we go. Don't let me forget to take this out. On my other world here, I just had a whole bunch of that, so I made way too much. But you can make this with up to 4 things if you put them on the back. Right now, that's I'm not too worried about it though, because yeah, reasons. Actually, I'm going to do this. Forgot that you can't shift click. Probably should keep that one there. Cool. So now that we have that, let me go ahead and take a look at some of the next things here. So I want to create a survivalist generator now that we have some things that we can do. Real quick, I'm going to replace this dirt. going to plant this saplings. I'm really hoping those drop some food here soon. Potatoes and carrots are the food source that this can actually use. That's good and all, but I don't have those, so that's a bit of a problem. That's fine though. Let me see here. If we look up survival generator, what does that take? Just a little bit of redstone, which we have, and what else? Some iron? Yeah, just a little bit of iron. I don't need that. And this can do multiple ones at once, but it does have to be in the item frames. So, yeah, there we go. So we got some redstone. We're going to need to make some more charcoal here. Two, and then 1 iron. Come on. Go. Still grabbing that electricity here. So let me grab that iron here, get a few of my thoughts gathered on what we're going to be doing next, and then we are going to keep going. So be right back with you. Alright, so we are getting pretty close to the end of the episode here, but I do want to go ahead and complete one more quest and get a little bit more power here, which is completely in our grasp. So I'm just going to go ahead and light up the area. I made some torches here off camera. And this is important just because these can grow now that they have light. So that's, as I said, incredibly important. But now that we have that here, let's go ahead and make our first generator, actual generator, which is survival generator. I already crafted the furnace, and this is going to be way better than our furnaces can be. So I'm going to actually put this down below. Right, I believe this is the one. Yeah, because that's the furnace. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to throw 2 in there. And we have all that lit up. So now let's go ahead and focus on the second one, which is actually a furnace generator. So let me go ahead and type that in. And the furnace generator, let me find it, is going to need another furnace, a machine block, which is going to need some more iron and more redstone here. So now that we have a little bit more power going into this thing, we should start seeing... does it not take it from the bottom? Oh no! It doesn't. Oh, womp womp. Okay. Let me put a little bit of a safety barrier here and break that. Man, that's a bummer. Oh, I'm bummed out because of that. Okay. That is fine. 1, 2. Are you still not? What? You're not. Hold up. That's confusing to me. Okay, I know why. That's the generator. That's a resource generator, so I actually need it right here. That's going to be so much better. Yeah, there we already. Oh, yep. Okay, so now that we have that, now it's going to be a lot easier to build the furnace generator here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus a few redstone and a chest. So I'm going to go ahead and start building that. 1, 2. I don't think there's a way to spread it just like that. So we have the chest. We had some iron there. I'm actually going to remove these and put 1 in here. It's very important that you don't use up all of your resources, because you always want at least 1 of something. That way you can dupe it inside of here. So now that we have some extra redstone. Let me go ahead and count that. Does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 4 redstone. Yeah, we have plenty of redstone. Now we just need a furnace. Oh, geez, come on. Man, that bums me out. I don't know why I did that. That was, yeah. It can't accept from the bottom. It just it has to be this block, not the generator. Silly me. Alright, so now we can make our... Actually, we could have done this beforehand, but that's, you know, not that we really wasted time with that. We just need 5 total iron. Now that we have the furnace and our machine block, really the only thing that's holding us back from our last quest of the day is going to be just the 3 iron. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit. I'm going to put one right there, just because I always want to have an extra one here, just in case this one falls into the void, because we would be totally screwed if that's the case. Not really. They would have some extra, but it takes a really long time. I tested it out. What you have to do is you have to go over here, click on here, click, where's that? Right here. Maybe the back button? Yeah, back button, and you have this button. That's going to be how you can get the emergency items, but it takes forever. Not my favorite system. Food. Oh, good. Maybe have some of that. There we go. No, we need one more. You know, I will use this just for the sake of time, because we are getting dangerously close. But now that we have that, we can go ahead and turn it in, and we can call it the end of the episode here for today. So I'm really glad that we were able to go ahead and, you know, get this this first episode here out of the way. I'm really pleased with our progress with you know, just the very first little bit. Let's go ahead and transfer that. That's our resources here. So we grabbed some copper, some tin, some apatite, and one more thing. Where is that thing? I don't know, something else. So that's oh yeah, gravel. So we got some gravel as well. So those are what we got from that that quest right there. So that's very exciting. That means that opens up a few different mods to us. So now that we have that here, I want to go ahead and say adios. So I do want to say thank you for joining me one more time here as we started up our new Let's Play series with you know, Pyramid. But with that being said here, go ahead and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you next time.